Wildheart Guff used to let us reach 20 mana crystals for some really ridiculous druid shenanigans. Unfortunately, Guff is gone, but we have the new Guff, Audio Amplifier. It doesn't quite let us reach 20 mana crystals, but it does let us reach 11, which is what we need for Death Beetle, a 6 mana minion that becomes a 10/10 charger if we have 11 mana crystals. So the only way to activate it is with Audio Amplifier now. So our main combo is going to be Anub'Rekhan, which lets our next 3 minions cost armor instead of mana. So we Anub'Rekhan, double Death Beetle for 2 10 damage chargers, and then we end with Elder Nadox, which we use to destroy our Anub'Rekhan to grant 7 attack to each of the beetles, which is 17 each for a total of 34 damage. Plus whatever little minion we have in play can also deal an extra 7. I'm also including a 1 Amalgam Band package in this deck. It's a 7 mana legendary that, depending on the minion types we've played throughout the game, can gain up to 8 keywords, notably Stealth and Wind Fury. And a stealthy Wind Fury 1 Amalgam Band is also a great target for Elder Nadox, potentially letting it deal an extra like 20 damage. Is Flower Child a good mulligan card in general? Probably, right? It's not that good, but it's worth keeping. Best mulligan card is Anub'Rekhan. Nice game design. Alright, we got Free Spirit into Groovy Cat. Into Piper? Do have to keep in mind that Piper in this deck does not necessarily draw Cat or Spirit. Alright, that's fine. Simply has to be another mistake. So my 1 Amalgam Band, after I play these 2 mistakes, is already going to be up to 5. Hero Power does 3, right? Whack. That's a pain in the ass.
We all exist in harmony.
Oh, this card is so annoying. I probably should have just raked it this turn. I'll rake it next turn. I don't think there was really any way to avoid them getting a 3/3 out of it. Well, this is fun. I guess I'll rake here. Need to hit some card draw. Maybe I shouldn't have even ramped with that Nourish, but I do have to actually hit 11 mana crystals for this. Rivendare. What an interesting card to play. Trash hand. That is a good draw. Probably just play it. Don't need to hit the finale on it.
We all exist in harmony.
If I had hit one Amalgam Band here, probably would have just played the Amalgam of the Deep, but no real reason to. I can go 20 damage next turn, but without Elder Nadox, at this point, that doesn't even do half. Even with Nadox, though, I might need a stealthy Amalgam. I guess I just need to start hitting him with my hero power. Give me a good undead. That's a very good undead. Oh, and it's up to 8? Beautiful. Well, let's just do this. So my hero power currently does 3. If I can find Nadox, my combo does 34, so 37. It's a very annoying card. I think it's got to be spread the word. As tempting as the Groovy Cat was. There's Nadox, which does an extra 9. 34, 36, 43. Well, I don't have armor to play all that.
So many contradictions.
I can rake here. Probably just need to play this guy.
Sands of time run low.
I think that's the first time Poisonous has ever been relevant on my one Amalgam Band. So that was nice. So to play all my stuff, I need 16 armor. This gives me 8, I have 4, and I can gain 3. I can play this, though, so I can get the armor. Assuming I have the space on board. Which I don't. And maybe rake my own minion. But for it to even possibly be lethal, I do need my 2/3 to live. Which I think there's a pretty good chance it does. I mean, it looks pretty unimpressive at the moment. Alright, so I have 10, 20, 22, 43 plus hero power. So I believe we're good here. This gives me 8 armor, I have 4, that's 12. This puts me up to 15, this puts me up to 16. Beetle. Beetle. Nadox. Got him. Nice. The perfect game.
Victory for the Forsaken. Class is in session.
Kelp Keeper in the Nourish is kinda good, I guess. Very good turn 1, very good turn 2. Turn 3 is Hero Power Kelp Keeper, which is pretty good.
Living grab all kinds of things.
Part of this one eating party snacks. Aloof Neladar.
Bonk. And I guess I play this. Because the 4/4 is not active next turn.
Caught this one eating party snacks. Aloof Neladar.
Alright, so if I need the 4/4 next turn, I have Nourish. If not, I play Flower Child. Nourish does also let me play Underking a turn early. But I guess Flower Child can draw maybe like a 1 Amalgam Band, which isn't really too impressive at the moment.
We all exist in
Alright, whatever. This might just be a noob Underking Death Beetle on turn 7. Might not be too worried about a full combo against a Hunter.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
Kind of surprised they didn't trade the Pazik into the 4/5. Because they are giving me the opportunity to play audio bots here. And that's an opportunity I might just take. Then I guess I am taking another 5, so fair enough. Maybe this gives me something interesting. I'll take the 1 Amalgam Band for next turn. Kind of a bummer to hit it here, but that's okay. Am I hero powering? It's 3/3. Maybe hero power Audiobot is better than double Audiobot.
many contradictions. Together now. Aloof Neladar.
So I believe my 1 Amalgam Band should be up to 5. I have already played an Undead, so Anub'Rekhan and Underking won't juice it up anymore. I'm definitely happy to see them drawing cards instead of playing minions. One beast in their deck. Probably a Hydralodon. Another Ricochet shot, I guess. Could have done that first, right? It's not like it could have hit the Audiobot twice. Alright, so I play this. This is... So I have enough mana to just play Anub'Rekhan Underking, 1 Amalgam Band. Seems fine. Looks like the 1 Amalgam Band does not have Rush. Oh, no Rush and Stealth is a huge bummer.
Together now.
Well, I probably shouldn't be dead from here. And I am showing 26, 29. Well, they need to do something. As expected, but they only deal with 1 minion here. I still have 23. Oh, I have Elder Nadox on bottom. And that's a 13 damage Wind Fury minion. Beautiful.
Elise versus Arana.
I've learned some new tricks, sister. Class is in session.
Mistake does cost 1 mana. Yeah, I'll just play it on turn 1. Curving out. I already have 3 for this one Amalgam Band, which is pretty good.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Alright, so that tells me basically just straight up that it's Big Demon Hunter, right? Well, the Nourish was a good draw. I don't really know how to feel about this matchup. Probably not great.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Good draw, though. I probably lose to Zillag here. If they have to wait a turn for a demon, maybe it's not that big of a deal. I can make a 4-keyword Amalgam next turn. Kind of scary. Pretty good rake, maybe. I'm a little scared they're going to play Illidari Inquisitor. I'm not going to be able to deal with it, and I'm just going to die over 2 turns.
So many contradictions.
But I don't really think I can do anything about that, to be honest, so... This is pretty bad. I mean, theoretically their board does 18, and I can armor up to 19. But I'm just not really setting up to have a lethal, even if this gets Wind Fury stealth. No Divine Shield. Bummer. I just need to hit some card draw.
I will find a way.
I feel like I'm always running out of cards with this deck. Does Tony Druid play a card draw I don't play? I guess they play Astalor that, and ETC. Those kind of count as card draw. But not really. I must just be extremely unlucky. Hey, I found card draw. Oh, that actually puts me directly up to 11, huh? Anub'Rekhan. My hero power gives me 3, so I can have 12 armor with Anub'Rekhan. I mean, Anub'Rekhan, Beetle, Nadox, if this 3-2 lives, can be lethal. Or maybe even the 3-2 doesn't have to live. That's 17. If they bonk here and take my hero power, that's 23.
You will be my first victim.
Yeah, there's no way they go into my 3-2 with that Zillag. I mean, they could just miss 1 in 16 times. This goes up to 10. Plus 7 is 17. Plus this is 20. I can Zoc here. Yeah, I mean, Zoc's pretty good, right? I go up to 11. Zoc makes 4 12s. Can also get a Quillbore off Zoc, which is really strong. I was hoping to hit a 1 Amalgam Band, but it was only 60%. And hey, hitting a Zoc's not that bad. So something I can do with this board is I can hit them for 10, and then I can Nadox that if for some reason my Anub'Rekhan doesn't live. Am I dead here? They probably just can't even really... They can barely get through my taunts, I think. Only 1, but they do heal for 7 off that. Wait, am I dead? Not straight up dead to predation, but pretty good odds. If it's just hoping that 2 tentacles go— oh, the tentacles do 3 damage each, don't they? Hey, my opponent died. Nadox not necessary, but we'll take it. Could have perhaps kept Rake against what is possibly Zoo. Tempo? Not too worried about getting the Amalgam value with this deck. And first Amalgam lets me get a second Amalgam value, possibly. Queen Ajara. My deck is so light on spells, but she just for sure has to be better than the other options here. I play 6 spells? 8 spells. 8 spells isn't terrible. Nourish for next turn. Can't quite play Seedsman along with it. Okay, Flush Behemoth is relatively tame. It is annoying though, I will say. I'm on 9 next turn. Could just be Seedsman, Flower Child. And actually with that Seedsman draw, I just need to play that Nourish and this Spread the Word and my Queen Ajara will be active. A Beetle and a Band. Only 2 on the Amalgam Band. But I've got a Mistake. And any of the Undead I play work for it as well. Nine in hand. Let's draw 3. Alright, well, I found my Ajara fuel.
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Could just be a Nadox scam next turn. Looks like they do want to do a little bit of trading, though. Hate to see that. I don't have my Under King, but maybe I can. Aquatic form into it. This looks bad. You're up to 5. Surely Amplifier puts you up to 6. Queen Ajar is active. Could hit Gigafin, could hit Neptulon. Neptulon's not even super good. Leviathan's not great. Cinderghost would be really good. These all just suck so much. Actually, have I played an Undead for this yet? I played 4 Amalgams and a Groovy Cat. Alright, let's just one Amalgam Band, I guess. I need Poisonous, Divine Shield, Wind Fury, Rush. I think, yeah, I'm only missing Taunt. Okay. Insane. They don't have much mana left, though. Surely they have to do something about my 6-1. I can play a Beetle this turn, even though I'm not happy about it. Or am I happy about it? This gives me 2 armor, so I can spend 10 mana with this. I do have to kill the Mal'Ganis, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would just have lethal here. I'm not sure how likely this deck is to play Nether. I don't really know if I can play around it, though. I can draw a card. Probably should do that. Well, I'm glad I decided to draw a card, because that changed things a lot. Oh, I should have traded this first. I'm so dumb. My minions should be so much bigger here. What? Everyone saw me spam clicking the horn. Oh, that's annoying. Ring of Tides is so bad in my deck. These minions should have 23 health, but I think if I'm not getting nethered or something here, then it doesn't really matter. You're not dead? I can go Beetle Nadox. If this hits Rake, I think I have lethal. Got him. I was pretty likely to hit Rake there. I only saw 1 card off the bottom, but it was a 2 out of 4, so I was 50% to win the game that turn.